Okay, the big thing that stood out to me was I really feel like our team got better today. Our coaches really challenged the guys that, hey, well, we need to get better each week. A lot of teams in this similar situation wouldn't have. And I'm very proud of our team that the fact they went out there and they took care of business today.
Questions?
Did you assess Jeremy's play today?
I thought Jeremy did a solid job. I think he made some good decisions. Our line protected him extremely well. He's been playing very well in practice, and it carried over today.
Yes, can you just explain why you chose not to redshirt him and ended up playing him today?
Well, he's been in the mix for a couple weeks now, and our starter was not 100% healthy, and so we felt like it was a great time to get him in there, and we feel like he'll help us the rest of the season. Now, I'm going to make this clear: Nick Marshall's our starting quarterback. When Nick's 100%, he'll be back. But the great thing is that we feel very good about Jeremy, and it was great to get him some in-game experience moving forward.
So you removed the red shirt, but there's no competition at all. Nick is the
well, Nick's our starting quarterback, and that's the bottom line. But at the same time, Jeremy will help this team win the rest of the season.
Is there ever a thought if Nick can't get 100%? Was there a thought to taking the red shirt off him just in case he can't play?
Well, we've been thinking about playing him for a couple of weeks now, and so I just thought the timing was perfect. And of course, Nick needs to be 100%, and so we'll see where that's at.
Nick took warm-up snaps and kind of looked like he was doing the whole normal drill, and obviously didn't get in. Was there any thought at all, maybe pregame, of having to play a couple just to get him loose?
No, we wanted to rest him, make sure that he's 100%.
You expect him back for A&M, or?
We're hoping so. We'll see where he's at, tomorrow and Tuesday at practice.
What did doctors say about the knee that made you think he probably couldn't go?
Well, I'm not going to get into all the personal things, but we just want him 100% when he comes back.
You said a school record for total offense today, over 700 yards. Just talk about that. I mean, obviously that's a lot of numbers.
Well, like I said, I'm proud of our team. Our line did a good job up front. Backs broke some tackles. We had some explosive plays in the passing game. We talked about that the last 2 weeks. We talked about being more balanced, and so I'm proud of our offense.
What does Johnson do well? What did you see in practice that maybe it's a little bit different from Nick, and things can kind of complement Nick down the road?
Well, I think they're both very talented players. Jeremy really, he has a very strong arm with a quick release, and he's a good runner within his own right.
Jeremy was really sharp, especially those first 2 drives. I mean, hitting people just in the chest, in the numbers, I guess. What do you see on kind of the way he threw the ball? How do you grade the way he actually passed it?
I thought his numbers were very good. I believe he was fairly accurate, but he's been that way for a while. I mean, he's an accurate thrower, and he's very good in that aspect.
You're trying to downplay. I see that the performance that he had, and you're saying very strongly that Nick is still your starter. Do you worry about a controversy?
No.
Getting into this team?
No, none at all. I think what we proved today is we got 2 very capable quarterbacks, and I think that'll do nothing but help us, moving forward.
Is this a situation where you start to design packages to give both of them a lot of playing time?
We'll see. We'll see where it goes. I'll get with Coach Lashley, and like I said, we're always going to try to do, what we feel like gives us the best chance of winning schematically and personnel and all that.
Gus, Jonathan was your backup heading into the season, and you had made a big point of saying how Nick had gone through spring, Jeremy didn't go through spring.
Yeah.
So why didn't Jonathan get the shot?
Well, I think that's the way it was, in the first season. But as the season progresses, Jeremy has gotten more reps in practice, and he's gotten the majority of the number 2 reps.
Gus, what's the status of Patrick Miller and Brandon Foles?
Neither one of those guys played. They had some off-the-field things that they need to take care of.
Can you talk about the run game in particular and how you all were able to rush for more than 500 yards?
Yeah, that was a really good thing. We're a run play action team, and anytime we can run the football effectively, it opens everything else up. And I thought our line did an outstanding job. And I thought our running backs broke some tackles, and we've been talking about that.
There was a point in the game where Jeremy went deep and missed a guy wide open. You ran another play, and you went right back to another post play, and he hit the guy right in stride. Is that one of his strengths, that he's able to forget about the last play, move on to the next one, and not make the same mistake twice?
He's been very accurate throwing the football, and I think anytime it's your first time, to be out there, you're going to be a little jacked up your first deep ball, and of course he overthrew it and he settled down. But he's been extremely accurate in the passing game and also the deep ball.
How do you feel now going on the road with Texas A&M about your team? You think they're ready for that?
Well, all I can say is we've gotten better each week, and that's been the name of the game throughout this season. And I like where our team's at now. I mean, obviously that's a huge challenge, but I like the fact we're getting better.
Gus, what does it do for a team to get to play so many different guys?
Well, I think it's good. Gives you more depth, and we played a lot of guys anyway this year, but anytime that they get more experience, it does nothing but help you.
You see Jonathan Ford doing his shifty things there at running back.
Yeah.
Part of you thinking, man, I kind of wish maybe I could move back to offense.
Well, we moved him to corner this year, and we'll see after the year what happens. But I think you can see he's a phenomenal player. The fact that we've got 3 experienced backs, obviously has something to do with that. But he's a threat. There's no doubt.
What did you say to Jeremy when you took him out? After he scored that 4th time, what did you say to him just about his game?
Really, not much. I mean, I just shook his hand. And of course, it's we'll evaluate him and grade him and all that. But I thought overall he had a solid day.
If for some reason you guys were in a tight game today, obviously it wasn't, would you have been able to put Nick out there if you needed?
I don't know. We would have had to make that decision as we went.
Gus, was Sammy injured at all for that incident?
We want to make sure that moving forward we're healthy, and so.
Jonathan Jones and CJ, I didn't notice that.
Right. Yeah. Same type deal. We want to make sure guys are healthy. I mean, we're fixing to hit our stretch. I guess we're halfway through now, and we'll have our hands full the last 6 games, and we need everybody as healthy as we can.
Were Patrick and Brandon actually even out in the field on the sideline with you?
And no.
How's Nick dealing with the injury, and how did he kind of help Jim prepare this week?
What's that?
How's Nick dealing with the injury, and how did he kind of help Jim prepare this week?
And Nick has been great. Nick's a team player, and he's helped him in the meetings. He was helping him on the sideline, and Jonathan Wallace is the same way. I mean, we got 3 guys that are just class guys, and they help each other, they support each other, and that's rare. But we got 3 of them.
Just to clarify, Patrick Miller.
The only thing I'm going to say is they didn't play today, and they had some things they had to take care of off the field.
Can you give a big picture review of midpoint of the season and opportunities that still lie ahead?
I'm proud of our team. Through the halfway through point of the season, I felt like we've done some good things. We've not arrived. We're not there yet, but our guys understand that, and they're getting better, and that's what excites me. And we'll see where this thing goes.
Thank you.